Brand disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed by individuals on this platform, the callers plus invited guests, are their own. The information you hear does not reflect the overall views of all parties associated with this brand. We encourage everyone to research all things heard live or via archive for edification purposes. Discretion is advised.
Don't touch that dial. You're now listening to Debate Talk Free Radio.
Help keep the show on the air. If you want to help, you can send your donation through PayPal. The email is debatetalkforyou@gmail.com or through Cash App, $Sal Showtime. Thanks for your support.
Peace. What it is, it's your brother Tyvon Swain L, a.k.a. the Orthodox Moor, a.k.a. the Seven Pillar Saracen, coming to you with my second edition of Debate Talk for You news for the day. An interesting development, and had I known about it, it would have been part of my first Debate Talk for You news show earlier. But I was watching videos, and I happened to see a video where Sicarii was covering a potential cover-up of a potential racist video that Vocab Malone had put out recently, where he had a discussion with atheists that he replayed that apparently was an old discussion that he re-aired the audio of. And so apparently there's a discrepancy to what's currently up on his channel as to what was up on it previously. Sicarii ended up covering the issue and showed that it seems as though there was a clip that was removed from the video that's currently up. And so I'm going to let Sicarii and Al-Azhar and Hassad explain for themselves via a video of theirs that they have on their channel. I have that video linked down below as well. But without further ado, I'm going to play this copyright disclaimer, and then I'm going to share my screen. We are going to get off into this. And once again, I will have to pause and fast forward for certain unsavory comment that is not, or unsavory language that is not to the standard of Debate Talk for You. Again, Sal doesn't allow cussing on the channel, etc. So I will have to pause and fast forward the video a few times, but not too many, not like I did earlier, only maybe 2 or 3 times. But yeah, I'm going to get into this. Let me play this real quick. All right.
Point to most often. What do you think about that? Well, I mean, all those passages, if you go to them, like you see you're using metaphors or symbolic language to describe the state. I think it's like some of these are, for example, we're talking about people being dirty, you know what I'm saying? Black skin, like people being dirty, you know what I'm saying? Black skin, like people being dirty, you know what I'm saying? Black skin, like people being dirty, you know what I'm saying? Black skin, like people being dirty, you know what I'm saying? Black skin, like people being dirty.
All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's your brother, Chief Priest Al-Azhar, a.k.a. the Gorilla Hebrew. And I just want to give y'all a quick update. That clip you heard is not edited. It is real. And if you go to Vocab Malone's YouTube channel, after we did the live stream that this video that you're seeing now is being taken from, the video that we're playing with the audio of Vocab identifying and equivocating black or dark melanated skin with being dirty, he erased it effectively from his YouTube page, which is a total demonstration of a guilt of conscience. And he knows he done messed up. But y'all enjoy the rest of this clip. He's trying to scrub this from the internet, but the Most High got him. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Abraham and Noah and those descendants were black, and they'll quote Lamentations 5:10, because our skin was black on oven because of the terrible famine. Other mention Job 30:30 mentions black skin. Stuff in Revelation, stuff in Song of Solomon. Revelations 1 is it claims to, and that's the one that they point to most often. What do you think about that? Well, I mean, all those passages, if you go to them, like you see you're using metaphors or symbolic language to describe the state. I think it's like some of these are, for example, we're talking
Buckle up.
about people being dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's go back. Tazan, he did it. He said it. No. Like, I go to camp yesterday. This is y'all was teaching. Y'all two was teaching, right? The Bible was telling me all about this. I said, wait. He said, what? He said, what? Oh, my black skin is dirty. Oh.
See, you're using metaphors or symbolic language to describe the state. I think it's like some of these are, for example, we're talking about people being dirty. You know what I'm saying? Black skin, like.
I'm gonna tell y'all, like, remember what Booker T used to say? Tell me you didn't just say that. Guys, he said it. He's vocab, you idiot. I'm gonna tell you how much God's against you, right? So this is flashback. This is an old conversation. We missed this. We never knew about this. For some reason, he thought it was a bright idea yesterday to re-upload it. And the Spirit of God told Officer of the Bible War, press play. Just press play. Right? You was on the truck, you just press play. He's on the truck. You know, he's doing it. You just press play. Right? And at the end, too, you easily could have missed this. This is 7 minutes into an hour, 8 minutes. He easily could have, all right, I'm done listening to this madness. God got you. Let's hear it again, guys. Yo. Oh, praise the Lord. See, God, you see how God works, guys? God works against the devil. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Going to most often. What do you think about that? Well, I mean, all those passages, if you go to them, like you see you're using metaphors or symbolic language to describe the state. I think it's like some of these are, for example, we're talking about people being dirty. You know what I'm saying? Black skin, like I think.
Oh my God, bro. You're dead. You're done.
You heard it, guys. Vocab Malone. Black skin is dirty. That's right there. That one. Baby Jake, man, he said it. His shirt says trap. Is he promoting drug dealing? Well, if you would read the rest of the shirt, it says teaching revolution and perseverance, brother. All right? Why not promote drug dealing?
I want to say something so crazy. I got something so crazy.
Yeah.
I contemplate on somebody's
listen, Vocab, man, stop calling my phone like we're cool, bro. You got Vocab Malone in the chat being slick. But here's the crazy thing. We're going to expose you to be a racist. And a whole lot more people are going to watch our video than yours. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Here's the funny thing. This dude is talking greasy about us on the internet, but he's texting and calling my phone like we cool. Right? Like I'm going to give him 15 minutes of my time to talk. And anybody don't believe me. See, Nicole, man, when she smiles, it's glittery, y'all. So let me show y'all something, right? I got a phone call this morning at 12, or this afternoon, 12:44, right? How close can I get? Look at this. Y'all see that? You gonna focus? I don't see it focusing. Oh, I'm forgetting I'm not big. Hold on. Y'all see that? Jeez. It ain't focusing. Anyway, it says, it's vocab. Do you have 15 minutes anytime soon? I want to run something by you. But you're on the internet slandering me constantly. But you think I'm going to give you 15 minutes of my time on the phone. The caucasity. That's what that is, bro. Why do I want to talk to you on the phone? We're not cool, bro. Ray is 144. Y'all by Shem Yahshua Barakatah Wata Wata. Takesha Douglas. Y'all by Shem Yahshua Barakatah Wata Wata. I can't change him. I had the same number for 10 years. I can't change it. You know, but, you know, I'm sure, you know, he got it from LaRon or somebody. But, man, it's just crazy to me that you think that I'm going to talk to you. Right? What? I told you on the phone when he was in San Diego. I talked to him on the phone. I was very clear. Go find something better to do with your time. Right? He said he told me that I'm ruining an opportunity for a peaceful dialogue. Number one, I've already had a peaceful dialogue with you 5 years ago. If I was interested in having another one, I would have pursued it. Have I pursued having a conversation with you since the last time I talked to you? No, I haven't. Why? Because I don't care. You already bodied. Right? So, I mean, it is what it is. Israel times near Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah Wata Wata. The guy, he's got a lot of caucasity, man. He thinks he can get on the internet. And let's just read the title of some of his videos that nobody watches. His recent videos. But I got to respect you, and I got to have a conversation with you and have a peaceful dialogue with you. Marshawn C. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah Wata Wata. Debating the Passover party with Sicarii Hebrew Israelites in person. How can you debate the Passover party? Antonio Alicio. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah Wata Wata. Zephaniah Ben Yahudi. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah Wata Wata. And Cap cut him so deep because he went to Ezekiel on him. If somebody turns from something, it shall not be mentioned. Yet not only did you mention it to him after he corrected you and showed you in the scriptures with it, you're now not just mentioning it, you're now putting YouTube videos up to mention it more. Interesting. Right? Let's go to some other videos. 200 million human sacrifices, right? With Captain Todd's in my mouth. Sicarii Scissorhands. Sicarii Scissorhands strikes again, cuts out footage, right? But he hasn't. He said we cut out footage in your conversation with him and in this one with Captain. But has he ever uploaded the full, unedited, raw? No. So he cuts footage.
Yes.
But he's calling. This is how you're trying to paint us on the internet. But I have to have a conversation with you. I have to give you 15 minutes of my time, right? Devil, please. I told you very simply, and I'll tell you again, you come to Atlanta, it's not going to be fruitful. That I can promise you, right? It's not going to be fruitful, right? Come on down if you like, though. All right, hey, Peachtree is a public street, right? I can't stop anybody from walking down Peachtree. I can't, right? All right, but I can make for a very unpleasant Saturday afternoon. I can certainly do that, right? And all praise to the Most High. But I got to talk to you, right? I got to be cool with you. You're making glitter jokes like we cool, and you're not. Come on, bro. But you know, it's all right. We're gonna prove him a racist in a second, y'all. Don't worry about it.
Everything that he does, it's like wrestling. Like, I'm gonna beat what you on camera and behind the scenes.
I'm gonna be cool. And this is the coldest thing. Last I seen him here in Atlanta at a Walmart, it was cool and cordial, but he hadn't went and done all this type of stuff that he's doing now. But it's like I don't really have I didn't see him like, yeah, let's do a debate. I don't really care. We done already had our little debate on your show. You won't come on our show though and let us control media. I went.
Let me fast forward this for a quick second.
Hey, so I came, I saw, I conquered. I don't feel the need to have any more conversation with you. That's crazy, bro. But it's a demonstration. But we see this. He can have his little coon train that he has. Apparently, he's enlisted a Gadite. He found he went somebody found somebody off the reservation. All right. And I mean that that's a double entendre. He's off the reservation, right? He's got a Gadite now, you know, when got a tomahawk. He's got a couple Negroes around, Latin or two, and he's got this coon train with him that he feels like is going to help him reach the Black and Hispanic people, bro. And it's not. That's not what's going to happen, right? It is what it is, bro. Guess what? You represent Protestantism, and Protestantism is losing more people than any religion in the world right now. It's just losing people rapidly. People aren't turning Protestant. Right? People are leaving now. The retention rate and the conversion rate of Protestantism is real low right now, man. And it's going to stay low. Thus saith the Most High. Right? But now let's get back to the point. We'll get to him and proving he's a racist in a minute. All right, I'm gonna let these live viewers climb. All right, vocab, something you may not know nothing about. I'm gonna let these live viewers climb. Then I'm gonna let them see how much of a racist you are. Then I'm gonna take that video, I'm gonna isolate that video, I'm gonna premiere that video. Right? And we're also gonna show you how to get more views than you get. You attempt to use our name to get views all the time, but I'm gonna show you how it's done, how I've been showing, right? But just like the white man, what do you want to do? You want to duplicate what you see blacks and Hispanics do. But it just ain't hitting the same. It's just not hitting the same. Them Eminem bars, you don't feel them. He makes all the words rhyme. Oh, they rhyme. All the words they rhyme.
Fog, smog.
You know, they all go together. You know, but it just don't feel the same. Right? It just don't feel it. It's just what it is, man. Right? Go ahead.
Fast forward again for a little bit, family.
Right, give me Revelation 14. Are you there? 14 and 12, and then if you had a precept, hit it. Revelation 14 and 12. Let's go right with 12.
Revelation 14 and 12. Here's the patience of the saints.
Read on.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God.
Keep the commandments of the Most High. Read.
And the faith of Yahweh.
That's right. Him that keep the commandments. And those that keep the commandments and have the faith, those are going to be the ones that are going to became against even harsher. Read that back in 12.
Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Read on.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Read on.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
What's that? Especially those that
verse 17.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. It says, and the dragon, this is Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Yahweh.
So there is a war on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in general, right? On different levels and different facets than we even understand. But then there's a special war. They got special operations being ran against those of us that keep the law, statutes, and commandments, right? But they can't just do this conventionally. It's not a conventional war, right? Esau is doing this ideologically. So he takes people. Give me Ezra. What's that, like 5 maybe? What? He hired lawyers. No, counsel. Let's start 4 and 1, and we're gonna read to 6. Go ahead.
As a 4 and 1. Now, when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity builded the temple unto the Lord God of Israel.
So when our adversaries here, we're building the temple, right? And that's what we're doing spiritually right now. We're spiritually building the temple. When they get word we're building the temple, read.
Then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your God as ye do.
The heathens want to come and build with us. That's one of their main problems, that we are rejecting them. You can see this when you interact. Once you make them aware that, no, y'all don't get to be a part of this, that's it. They don't even want to be a part of this. But it's the fact that you're telling them you can't be a part of this. That's what makes them mad, right? And you're dealing with a dude, this particular antagonist, this maggot. You know, for whatever reason, he's been able to find coons his whole life that include him in everything black. Like when he says, yeah, I was invited to be a member of the Black Student Union, right? He's found a coon at every step of his life that will include him in black stuff. So the fact that there's a group of guys that won't, that's offensive to me. You see what I'm saying? That's just the worst thing in the world. And that's what kills Esau when he's not allowed to come, right? Now it's like, wait, I can't come, right? Like I'm out, like Edomites and certain things, like certain black activism groups, and when the situations happen when they go to the white man, like, now like y'all gotta stand over there. Esau have a problem with that. I gotta stand over here. I can't be in front with you guys. No. Or when they tell the white man, you got to be Operation Human Shield. If the police would draw down, y'all got to stand in the front. Now they don't want to stand. You see what I'm saying? So the problem is the rejection. They don't handle rejection well, these people, right? And the same as these heathens here. They don't handle rejection. They don't like that we don't want to include them. They don't like that we want to have something that's by Israel, that's for Israel, that we want FUBU, right? I'm going to tell you how much they don't like it. Who brought FUBU back? Remember there was FUBU jerseys in the stores about last year, maybe for a couple years. Who brought that back? Puma brought that back, right? It's for us, by us, but now somebody who's not us is bringing it back. Wait, what? It's not for us, by us now. It changes everything if you do it like that, right? Keep reading.
It says,
Tita, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah, walk the water. Go ahead.
Then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your God as ye do. And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, you have nothing to do with us.
And the leaders, the governors of Zerubbabel, the high priest Joshua, said what to him? You have absolutely, that's doing that? Right. Yeah, you have absolutely nothing to do with us, right? You ain't invited here. You can't come to the cookout. You can't eat any carne asada, as the Issachar say. You're not allowed. You can't come over here, man. Right? Read.
It says, you have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our God.
You have no part of this temple. This temple, this body of Hamashiach Yahweh that we building up, which is symbolized in each and every one of us in particular. A heathen can't be a part of this, right? Yahweh don't need inferior body parts, man. Right? He wants the best of the best, which is you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, right?
Read. This is covenantal language to speak that other people can be cut, idiot, man. Speaking of coons, you know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, you have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our God.
You're unrelated to us, man. Right? Go ahead.
But we ourselves together.
Us together. We're gonna come together. They don't want that. That's scary. Wait. You guys are gonna get together? The niggas in the space, they're gonna get together? What? It's just nothing for you, and they looking like it's not for me. But you guys are gonna get together, but there's nothing for me, right? That just is crazy to the devil and all the rest of the nations, right? We're finally trying to build together. That's a problem, right? Go ahead.
It says,
Lawrence J. How about you, Our Belize Israelite, yes. The Afro-Belizean tribe of Benjamin, Indigenous Belizean tribe of Zebulon, Salvadorian is also the tribe of Zebulon. Lawrence J. All praise. Go ahead.
It says, but we ourselves together will build unto the Lord Yahweh, God of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, hath commanded us. Then the people of the land weaken the hands of the people of Judah.
Right. Now what do they try to do once we reject them? Once we say you can't get down, you can't come to the cookout, no carne asada for you, they try to weaken the hands. Read it again.
Then the people of the land weaken the hands of the people of Judah.
They try to weaken our hands. That's what they're trying to do in this time, right? But we know what was the inevitable outcome of that situation, because the Most High was with the reconstruction of that temple. He was with Ezra. He was with Nehemiah. He was with Joshua. He was with Zerubbabel. Right? Go ahead.
It says, then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in building.
And they try to trouble us from building. That's what's going on, right? Because when they come and attempt to hijack us teaching, try to come to camp and be disruptive, all we're trying to do is build the temple. All we're trying to do is call out to our people, teach our people. What do they want to do? They want to come and be distracted. They want to come and stop us from building, right? But they're not going to stop us from building. They can try all they want. They're going to have to wake up a lot earlier. They're going to have to be a lot more dedicated. Because here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to, okay, well, let's say you come out on a Saturday and come and be disruptive all day on the whole Saturday. Okay, guess what? We'll be out there next Saturday, and then next, and then next. Are you? If you ain't going to be out there every week being disruptive, then how much are you really going to stop us from building? You know, we're going to stay out there. Go ahead.
And what if we have enough numbers where we can split the camp? Then we got brothers over here, brothers over there. Brothers.
Now you going to have to multiply. Right. And y'all ain't got it. Nobody wants to even follow you. Marcus McMahon, y'all about you can't even get nobody to follow you. Right? Go ahead.
It says, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose.
And now they hire, you see that? They hired counselors. Meaning some of these people who are Hebrew Israelite antagonists are being paid for the express purpose of coming against us and what we understand how important you waking up and getting right and keeping the laws of God is. You keeping the commandments of God is so important that the white man will pay people to come and bother you. Imagine that. Imagine your job description is bothering the Israelites, messing with the black people,
right? Messing with black and Hispanic people.
That's you. You get a paycheck doing that. We've been messing with each other for our whole lives. You mean I can tell me there was a paycheck?
Like imagine
and this the whole time, right? Officer the bar. Well, that's the point. That's what I'm saying. He gets paid. He plays the game. He gets paid to teach the NFL chaplains, right?
What do you tell somebody like if they ask you like, hey, what do you do for?
I mean, he's got to cover.
No, of course.
He's got to cover occupation.
No, I know.
You know, of course. Right. Go ahead.
It says to frustrate their purpose all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia.
So they're trying to frustrate the purpose. This is a rerun. When we built the physical second temple, they tried to frustrate our purpose. We're building the spiritual temple, which will be the catalyst to the actual construction of the third temple under Hamashiach Yahushua. But guys, the heathens, they're gonna build. These same heathens that want to build. Oh, they'll build. All right, they'll be building that next temple for sure. All right, for us, and we ain't building a damn thing. All right, and our king, we not lifting a hand. All right, period. Go ahead. Number 6.
All the way to 6.
Yeah, I want you to read.
And in the reign of Artaxerxes, in the beginning of his reign, wrote they unto him in an accusation against the inhabitants of Judah and Jerusalem.
Montoy Jones, Yahweh Shem Shabbat. Want to read that again?
It says, and in the reign of Artaxerxes, in the beginning of his reign, wrote they unto him an accusation against the inhabitants of Judah and Jerusalem.
See, they're writing accusations, right? So you got people writing accusations now. They're making these provocative YouTube titles and thumbnails and trying to put them out, right? And it's really no avail. We don't make a provocative YouTube thumbnail tonight, though.
Tagging certain,
this dude is mentioning us on Twitter, me and Assad. He's hashtagging every hashtag in the world. Hashtag every word. Hashtag Sicarii. Hashtag Guerrilla Hebrew. Hashtag Assad. Hashtag Hebrews. Hashtag racism. Hashtag hate. Hashtag I need a life. Right? Getting obsessed, man. I'm starting to get worried. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something a little more going on here, but beneath the surface. You know, you just want to call me for 15 minutes. You want to come 15 minutes to the call, man. just talk to me. He's throwing the darts. Get him. Wow. Right? But that's the doomsday clock we talk about ultimately. All this stuff is going on because they are trying to stop what we're doing, this progressive movement of the Holy Spirit. Christian Israelite, they're trying to stop the progression of the Holy Spirit. Here's the problem. The Holy Spirit is unstoppable, right? There's nothing they can do. The Most High, everything that's happening, it's marvelous, right? We're looking at it. Wow. We have to understand the reason why it's so marvelous is because we are forgetting that it's the Most High that's doing it. It's the creator of everything that's making all this happen, that's making this movement, that's waking these people up, that's putting these brothers on the streets, that's having these effects on our people's lives and communities. It's the Holy Spirit that's empowering all of this, right? So we're looking at it marveling because we think like, damn, who'd ever thought we would be? But it's really not. It's just the Holy Spirit working through vessels. That's all that's happening. That's why we can't even imagine what's going on because the Most High is just doing it. So, you know, their arms are entirely too short to box with God. So they can't, there's no winning. They can't win, right? This thing is bubbling. it's going viral, right? This truth. It's going viral right now, right? That's the real virus. Is this true? And it's the virus that's taking down Esau's whole society, right? And there's no mask. There's no shot for it, right? This truth is going to conquer this earth, right? There's nothing anybody can do. It's all thus saith the Most High. So they can try their weaponry. They can try their ideological operation. They can try anything they like. The Most High is undefeated, right? He's undefeated since the beginning of time. He can't lose, right? Just is what it is. Where you at? Right, boom. So what's that? Yah for Israel, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah, Waka Waka. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's get into this clip. Let's get into it.
Gotta fast forward one more again, family, and this will be the last time I gotta do it.
And this show is an atheist show. I want y'all to understand. An atheist, he's buddy with people who deny the existence of a God. He teams up with people who deny the existence of a God to throw dirt on the Israelites. That's racism in and of itself. Don't you draw the line at clicking up with an atheist? They don't even believe in God at all, right? But nah, to talk about these niggas in spics, I'll talk to an atheist. I'm a good American, red-blooded atheist, right? That shows you how racist he is there, but he's gonna make statements that he didn't even think we was gonna see this, right? But see, the Most High is funny. You're watching all our video. He's going 6 years back getting a clip of Captain, right? Don't wear the Most High showing us your videos too, right? Disla TV, y'all about Shemi Al Shah Barakatah Waka Waka. Go ahead.
How do I play the video without? Do you have to mute something? Or can I play the video without?
Mute your thing. They can hear it right here. You see this? This is our microphone.
So I'm saying, what do I gotta mute?
Mute your audio. Yes, sir. No, don't. You can.
It's right here, Spanish. Play it off.
What's that? Why is it being like that?
Because I'm saying, because I have everything on me, but I got your volume. So I can hear it. Something, how do I, unless you do it with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it.
Okay.
Okay, how do I get this so-called video? What's the video called?
Atheists ask Christian about Hebrew Israelites.
These are our live. Yo, doing it live. We're destroying vocab. Shalom.
Hashtag Sicarii. Hashtag Sicarii.
Hashtag Sicarii. Hashtag RIP vocab. Latest. Look at the ads.
56 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, it's pretty much there.
Noah and those descendants were little black, and they'll quote Lamentations 5:10.
Can y'all hear? I need to I need to make sure my chat can hear this. Can y'all hear this?
I want to go back maybe like 15 seconds.
Let's do it. I'm glad to do it. Make sure I got the ones in the chat. Can y'all hear
I have
this?
a question about how they cherry pick verses out of the Bible to support their claims that
we got a buddy with God deniers. Just buddy. You know, they cherry pick verses. Just guys, just say what you mean, man. Can we get Trump back in office? You white people, just say what you mean. Stop playing. Just say it. Criminals, college high school dropouts. Be serious. They don't know what they're doing. That's what you actually mean. We can hear it in your voice what you mean, right? But you playing like we don't know. These people want to pull the wool over like we just stupid. Like we don't know when white people are being racially condescending towards us. We know you're not just being condescending, you're being racially condescending, right? Your condescending comments are predicated upon your view of us as an inferior race. That's what it is, right? Let's keep going.
Jesus was black. And that's it.
You hear that? You hear the way he says black? Black. That's racism. Saying black like that is racism. I'm here to tell you that now. Black. All right. Why can't he say, they say Jesus is black. You can't say like black. That's right. I'm telling y'all now. When you hear a white person say black like that, that's racism. That's nothing short of race. Just say what you say the Latin word for black. Right. What you want. That's what you want to say. Just say it.
Abraham and Noah and those descendants were black, and they'll quote Lamentations 5:10 says our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. Other mentions Job 30:30 mentions black skin.
Stuff in Revelation, stuff in Song of Solomon.
Revelation 1 is it claims to, and that's the one that they point to most often. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, all those passages, if you go to them, like you see you're using metaphors or symbolic language to describe the state. I think it's like some of these are, for example, we're talking.
Buckle up.
About people being dirty. You know what I'm saying?
You did. Let's go back. Kazan, he did it. He said it. No. Like, I go to camp yesterday. So this is y'all was teaching. Y'all two was teaching, right? The bot was telling me all about this. I said, wait. But he said what? He said what? Oh, my skin, black skin is dirty. Oh.
See, you're using metaphors or symbolic language to describe the state. I think it's like some of these are, for example, we're talking about people being dirty. You know what I'm saying? Black skin, like.
I'm gonna tell y'all, like, remember what Booker T used to say? Tell me you didn't just say that. Guys, he said it. He's vocab, you idiot. I'm gonna tell you how much God is against you, right? So this is flashback, meaning this is an old conversation. We missed this. We never knew about this. For some reason, he thought it was a bright idea yesterday to re-upload it. And the Spirit of God told Officer Tabaka Ward, press play. Just press play. Right? You was on the truck, you just press play? He's on the truck. He's doing it. You just press play, right? And at the end, too, you easily could have missed this. This is 7 minutes into an hour, 8 minutes. He easily could have been, all right, I'm done listening to this madness. God got you. Let's hear it again, guys.
I didn't even watch it from the beginning.
Yo.
I just randomly clicked it. 5 minutes later, he says,
oh, praise the Lord. See, God, you see how God works, guys? God works against the devil. I'm going to tell you that now.
Point to most often. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, all those passages, if you go to them, like, you see you're using metaphors or symbolic language to describe the state. I think it's like some of these are, for example, we're talking about people being dirty. You know what I'm saying? Black skin, like, I think.
Oh my God, bro. You're dead. You're done.
You heard it, guys. Vocab Malone, black skin is dirty. Real versus fake, speak truth. Y'all about y'all.
Like they're synonymous with each other. Black skin, dirty.
One more time.
Or symbolic language to describe the state. I think it's like some of these are, for example, we're talking about people being dirty. You know what I'm saying? Black skin, like, I think.
Like, when he hears black skin, his deduction is they were dirty, right? Yatab, I'm sending you the link now. This link is for you. The Sergeant Yatab Daraj exclusively, okay? Guys. Yes. Well, it has to, because Negro means black. So it has to mean dirty at that point. If when you hear black skin, the thought that appears in your mind is, oh, they were dirty. I'm going to show y'all in a second what that verse is talking about. I'm going to show it with visual aid perfectly, right? In a second. But what is a white man when he hears your skin description? He thinks dirty. Your time's here. We got.
All right, that's that. So yeah, family. I've heard there's been a big hoopla about this concept. Some people are saying this is a big scandal that's going to sink vocab. Some people are saying this is water under the bridge and it's nothing. Let us know what you think down below in the comment section. Is this much ado about nothing, or is this a big deal? Is this just a metaphor taken out of context? Is this feigned racism, or veiled racism, etc.? This is a neutral platform. This platform isn't really taking a position on it either way. If you want to know my position on it in terms of do I think vocab is racist, he and I have had a conversation about Islam where we actually we discussed something where he was considered to be racist for using the term kafir. And so if you want to know my position on it, you can go back to that interview and see what I said about it. I thought it was worthwhile just to address the issue because I saw that it was becoming a thing, and I wanted to give again both parties the ability to come through and speak their piece, and get their perspectives out there. I will say this: I went to Vocab's channel and I played the video for myself, and the clip has been removed about him talking about the dirty part in the black skin, etc. It goes into a description of blue. So I can see where some people are going to take that as a cover up or an admission of guilt, etc. Some people are going to take that as, oh, he's just being courteous to a minority audience, etc. Either way, let us know what you think down below, family. And again, invitations to both if they want to come through and clarify their positions on anything. Again, I felt like it was worthwhile to cover the topic because the accusation of racism is a very serious accusation. And I feel like it should be examined properly when someone does make the accusation, because either it's reality or somebody's crying wolf. And so typically in these situations, when someone makes the accusation, people just run with it. And I never think that that's a fair concept. I feel like when the accusation is made, people should have a chance to come speak for themselves, have the chance to take off and land with their points, and not have any assumptions cast upon them based upon the accusation. But at the same point in time, I feel like people can't run from accusations either. So when a serious accusation is made, that people should be willing to come forward and explain their positions on the situation. Like, okay, did Vocab cover up the video? Was he trying to hide the clip, or was he trying to be courteous to somebody? What was the genesis of that whole thing? What was that whole journey like? I think these are things that people would benefit from understanding. So again, one last time, invitation to both sides to come through and clarify and explain your positions on the matter and whatnot. But with that, I'm going to say tune in, family. We'll have more episodes of Debate Talk for You News coming on. We will have debates coming on in the future and more dialogues with the host, etc. So with that, family, I hope you all have a good night. And I am saying peace and love.